In this video, we're going to talk about molar mass and using it to get between grams and moles. So you may be wondering, why do we have to use moles at all? And why can't we just use grams? Well, in reality, let's look at an easy example. Hydrogen gas and oxygen gas synthesizing water. Okay. In reality, you cannot say 2 grams of H2 plus 1 gram of O2 must give you 2 grams of H2O. That does not happen. What does happen, though, is that 2 moles of H2 plus 1 mole of O2 gives you 2 moles of H2O. And if you look at it, okay, that's 4 moles of hydrogen, or the actual hydrogen atom, which is what you have right here, and 2 moles of oxygen atoms, which is the same thing as this. So that's why it's so important that we are able to use grams and moles. So we're going to do a couple of examples where we're going to convert between grams and moles. So in our first one, we're going to say, how many grams of carbon dioxide would you have present if you had, let's say, 5 moles? Okay. And I know normally I'd write that the other way, but I'm writing as I speak. So let's write down what we're given. 5 moles of carbon dioxide. Now, since we're going from moles, we're going to need to put mole on the bottom. And we're trying to get to grams, so we're going to put gram on top. Now, molar mass is defined as the number of grams per 1 mole. So, and in a previous video, I calculated the molar mass of carbon dioxide as being 44.01. So, in your calculator, you should punch in 5 times 44.01, and I didn't give you a particular number of sig figs for this, but in your calculator you should get exactly 220.05 grams of carbon dioxide. Okay? Now, you're going to do the same process if you're going the other way. What's important is to make sure that you are putting the correct units where they go. You want all of your units to cancel except for your very last one. So let's try doing, how many moles would you have if you had 500 grams of carbon dioxide? Alright, since we're given grams of carbon dioxide, that's where we'll start from. And since that's what we're starting from, that's what's going to have to go on the bottom. Remember, molar mass is defined as how many grams per 1 mole. And again, there are 44.01 grams per mole of carbon dioxide. So this time you're actually dividing. So you would say 500 divided by 44.01, and I actually gave you some sig figs this time, so we'll round that to 11.4 moles of carbon dioxide. So as long as you have correctly calculated your molar mass, and you make sure that you put the correct unit on top or bottom, and remember that molar mass is always defined as 1 mole to however many grams, you should be okay.